I restarted a new simulation and I'm just in quarter one, and I just wanted to first show you, when we have just a very few numbers, how the different pieces connect. You can see I have my research and development task here. So I've decided to research a basic jetpack. And I have my research cost there. That's one of the expenses that I'm going to have. I've made that decision and now that is a cost. I also have production. I've decided to outsource. We know that by outsourcing, I have a build cost of $30,000 and a maintenance cost per quarter. I'm not producing anything yet, so I don't have any labor or raw material costs. In my contracts, I'm spending $15,000 as my marketing budget. And those are the 3 tasks that I've completed. So you can see I have recorded all of those decisions. There's no need for you to also record all of your decisions in the same way, but just for the sake of connecting the piece to where it ends up in the budget. So I had 4 sort of decision items. I have the factory that I decided to build, and I know that that's going to cost $30,000. I have my research and development, and that's $50,000. Now, I have a production cost, but I know that I don't actually have that maintenance cost until the factory is set up. So this is actually going to occur in quarter 2. I made the decision in quarter 1, but the expense is going to happen in quarter 2. And then I have my contract. So for our budget, we can see the system is already filled in the budget for us, right? So we have, things like promotion, outsourcing contracts, paid to suppliers, all of those expenses have been filled in for us. But how do those connect? Just going back into Excel. So I've just highlighted a few items in red just to indicate that they are a cost. And you can see here the ones that I have in green, that would be income, just looking at the cash flow budget side of things. So there are 2 instances where we may be receiving some sort of incoming cash, but most of these are going to be outgoing items. And a lot of these items we don't actually have active in our simulation, so you don't have to worry about them. So if we were to look back, so we already saw that the contract cost is in 2 different spots. In one place it's called cash paid to marketing and sales, and in another spot it's called promotion. Now our production cost, again, that's actually in quarter 2. We don't have to worry about that in our quarter 1 budgeting, but we do have our setup costs for our factory, so that is an outsourcing contract, and it was cash that we paid out to a supplier. We also have a research and development activity. Now, even though there is an item on the operating budget side, we record that on our cash flow, not on our operating budget, and we don't need to get into why.